minute, but we don't want to beat around the bush. The name vote was awesome. Huge turnout for that. We had 337 total votes on that, and the final vote came down to a difference of 5. So it was really, really close. We were just excited to see the engagement, and without further ado, we are the River Guard. That's what went out. Yeah. So it's kind of nice logistically, right? We don't got to change home and stuff, so okay, that's fine. We would have gladly, right? But it kind of works out. So before intros, we got the mission statement, right? This is just letting everybody clue into what our goal is for the supporters group. And we think it's good for the club, it's good for the area, right? And unfortunately, it's pretty black and white, so literally, I have it black and white. The River Guard exists to support Athletic Club Boise with unwavering loyalty, unshakable grit, and a deep sense of community. Rooted in Western Intermountain values, we stand together to uplift our players, energize our city, and carry the pride of Idaho into every match day. We are not here for spotlight and profit. We're here for the game, for our club, and for each other. Whether at home or away, win or lose, we march, we chant, we guard. There we go. Intros, I guess I've already talked to you, so I'll go first. My name is Roger. Born and raised Idaho, graduated Middleton 04, and then went into the Army because I wanted a family. That was my big goal in life, right? And that when it's 04, 05, and you have no other aspirations, that's a good way to get there. So went into the Army, did 11 years of that, which everybody called me crazy for getting out of 11, but came to the Guard out here at Gowan, and it's fantastic. I could probably talk about that for way too long, but it's fantastic. Retiring here in April. Don't know what I'm doing really after that. We'll figure it out. Kind of like we did this whole time leading up to it. Yeah, right. And so that leads me into my son played soccer since he was 3 years old, starting in Fort Lewis, and he just kept after it the entire time. I have a personal belief that Americans don't like soccer because they don't get offsides, so I try to educate everybody on how offsides works. And it's amazing because then people come up and they'll be like, "Hey, I saw a soccer game." Like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But that's me in a nutshell. I'm a passionate person. When I get into something, I really do get into it, and I try to learn everything I can. And that led into AC Boise, right? Going to the reveal and kind of seeing a need, fill a need type of thing. And these guys behind me kind of are along those same lines, right? They're better at me than other stuff, and I'm not better than them than anything. So without further ado, I think we're going to turn it over to Manny.
Sure. All right. Hey everyone, my name is Manny. I met Roger through a direct message or a DM, so I actually went to his DMs. I said, "Hey, right? Can we, get together, put some ideas together? Like, what do you think?" And sure enough, this one ball started snowballing, and here we are today. So, a little bit about me. I was a marketer. I am now a customer success manager, just another fancy word for saying marketer. So that's been my background for 10 years, and fun enough is that I was actually from LA, moved here about 5 years ago, greatest thing that I could ever do with my wife, and I used to cheer for the LA Galaxy, but now I'm going to put all my efforts behind AC Boise, and I used to cheer with Angel City Brigade, and we were wild. So what I want to do is make sure that we translate that message and that passion to a team, to a supporters group here. So that's my goal. With the help of these guys and the entire community, let's go all out. Yeah.
Ryan, man, I thought I was out of the soccer thing. I have been a card-carrying member of the Emerald City Supporters for 20 years in Seattle. ECS is easily the largest supporters organization in the country, and the loudest, the meanest, put out the best displays. I know the Portland guys, the LA guys, they think they're better. They are not. So I've been in that. I've been in the terraces. I've traveled 13 countries with Seattle Sounders. I grew up here, moved back here 8 years ago, and I am stoked to be out there. So my goal is just to help lead this forward for the next couple of years, and then I just want to stand next to y'all on the terrace and say
These are open if you want to.
I'm Michael. I have lived in Missouri Valley my entire life, but I only got into soccer
10 years ago this month. Before that, I had never kicked a ball, and now I'm obsessed with it. I spend way too much time organizing and playing pickup soccer for other soccer-obsessed people around the valley, and I love it. I'm a big Portland Timbers fan. I'm probably the only one up here who can stomach them. But you know, they don't feel the need to compare themselves to other clubs. It's not necessary. But more than anything, I've been dying for the professional game to come here for years. Now we finally have it. And more than anything, I'm just excited to get out there and chant and drum and march for athletic club racing.
So, last of all, I'm Chris. I have been a husband, father of 3. I referee. I've been coaching. I've been all over the valley here doing tournaments with youth soccer. That's my part of this element. It's been a great group of teams to work with. Everyone's bringing the pieces of the puzzle. I'm passionate about the sport. My family is from here originally, and then we scattered to the winds, and we all went and joined the military and spread all out. We all finally came back home, and so I grew up learning soccer in Italy at 5 years old and playing with other kids that we couldn't speak the same language, but we could play soccer. And that's my passion. That's why I'm so passionate about this and teaching it to other kids and the way they can grow and develop it. And I'm the interim secretary, so I just carry a notebook and write a bunch of notes and things.
He's good at it.
I'm not good at it. They're the ones who do all the logistics. I'm just trying to help them.
And then another introduction, Michael Kafari. Fire away, bro.
I'm Michael Safari. I am born in Ghana, moved here with my family in 2001, grew up playing soccer. I was, I guess, decent at it, went off to college, played, and then played in MLS, played in NASL, played in USL, played in Sweden, and then my knees gave out. So, yeah. So I came home, retired, got involved in coaching, heard about the team, heard about how big the market is here, and it got me excited. I guess the biggest thing as this starts is I've seen some really good supporter groups, I've seen some really bad ones, and I've seen some that just don't exist. The biggest thing, the defining moment for all those 3 is unity, right? If we're not unified, this doesn't work. Okay? We had guys from Liga come out to support. Hopefully we can do the same here. I think they wanted me to talk a little bit about the stadium. That looks cool. I'm not really into that, but all I know is Brad, Jeremy, all those guys are super pumped, and it's going to be a great show. So hopefully we can support the team, because there is no team without you guys. Okay? If you have any questions or anything, ask them first, and then ask me. But you'll probably see me around. Don't be shy. Introduce yourself. Come say hi. I'll do the same.
Michael works for AC Boise. He will be our liaison between the front office and what the supporters need. So be very nice to him. Even if you don't want to be, maybe don't say anything. Because there's plenty of times where groups will butt heads with the front office. That's what hopefully the 5 of us, and there's probably a couple more people that we're going to add to this bigger council, have to deal with, right? And trying to make sure that everybody's got tickets, everybody has access. We can do our T-posts, we can do these things, and Michael's going to be our dude on the inside to help us make all that happen. So be nice to him.
If you want free shit, be nice to me.
Cool.
Stadium? Yeah, so we were recently at the luncheon, and they announced, so the stadium is initially going to launch at a capacity of 7,500 people, and we're already looking to the future. So for those of you, if you're not familiar with soccer, about promotion and relegation, in 2028, our club is going to be involved in promotion and relegation. So we can either get to the top tier at championship, or drop to the bottom. So that's why the stadium is eventually going to go up to a capacity of 15,000. To be a part of the championship league, you have to have a stadium with that capacity. So they're already planning for it. It'll launch at 7,500, and just building and adding and getting bigger and bigger. Part of that also, like talking with Brad and all them, their passion for this sport, I love what they're doing, is to help prevent scalping of tickets and raising prices. Every match, 300 tickets are paper only, held at the front office. So even if you don't have a season ticket, you didn't go online, you can show up, $10 per ticket. You're gonna get a choice on where you sit, but there will always be a seat there for $10 per ticket. So a family of 4 can show up for $40. You're there watching a pro game. So I love what they're doing with it.
How many people put down deposits in the supporter section?
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Okay, how many people put down deposits?
Yes.
Everybody in here pretty much? Okay. And then supporter section, there's a handful. So the supporter section is gonna be ridiculous. And honestly, when I talk about building a stadium and doing things for supporters, Brad has done this a couple times over the last 10 years and they're doing it for us. It will be standing, safe standing seats. So there is no seat. You will be standing. You will have a post in front of you with a cup holder because and it's 500 seats. So it will be a wall of 500 to start. And big Jumbotron will be above us. They are going to put up rigging so we can do big choreos, big tifos, and really do it right. So it's going to be a wall of noise. So it's pretty cool. Like so many stadiums, if you look at MLS stadiums that are played like New England Revolution, Seattle Sounders, and they're playing in football stadiums, they have actual plastic seats behind them, and you get hurt all the time. So this is going to be pretty awesome.
To add on to that, when we were meeting with the group founders, we asked that question, what do you expect from supporters? And they all said, we want to see the waving flag, we want to hear the drums, we want to hear the noise. So naturally, like, all right, challenge accepted. We're going to bring the flares, we're going to bring the flags, we're going to bring the drums. Whether there's a chance that we make up here, whether we take it from other teams, you know what? We're going to be loud and we're going to be annoying as fuck.
We definitely want every away team to know
Yep.
they're in Boise, Idaho. You're not winning here, right? That is literally build a fortress. So,
I think it was you that told me that you want to make sure that goalie on the opposing team
Absolutely.
is here. Does not want to come back to Boise. If they make an error, we're going to call them out on it.
Well, and one of my goals with the supporters and our rambunctiousness is like, I would love for a player to get transferred to a League One team, and everybody just be like, "Oh, you got to go to Boise." That's the goal, right? That's where I think we can get to. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, and honestly, we're going to turn to everyone here, like, and the community. We need drummers. We need people who want to wave the flag. We need designers. Like, we're just a small team. It's not about us. It's about everyone here that can help contribute. Because again, we want to be noisy. We want to be loud as fuck and annoying. So I'm going to turn to everyone here and ask for help. We're all going to ask for help.
You got it. And
Yeah.
and if you know someone that has a skill, like specifically for us, will be a 501c7. It's a very, I'm not a tax person. I'm going to go with that. We determined that we're a 501c7. So if you know someone who's willing to help us out when it comes to finances, treasury, like you said, a TIFO design, do you have an artist? I mean, even if it's a kid, you have a child that is really good at paint. This is a community event. We want everyone to be a part of it and build this together. This is by us, for us. Well, and for the club.
And just as an example, I don't have a lot of real world skills that can apply to a lot of amazing things. But when I was in high school, I was in the marching band. I played percussion. I carried a big heavy bass drum around for years. And I'm already looking at used bass drums online. Like I'm ready to get back into it. So if anybody else has that kind of high school bass drum energy with me, this is the place to bring it.
Yes.
Kenny, I'm looking at you.
All right, so some other goals that we have looking forward. Our next meeting that we're planning for the supporters is we're looking at August 28th. I think we said 6:30, and we'd honestly like to have it at Liga. You guys are the bar, so we'd like to start there, and we'd like to do a rotation, so if people know other bars and whatnot that ideally what we'd be looking at is like a membership card for the supporter section with a list of places with discounts that do it for supporters of AC Boise.
Who's been to Liga? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that is where Daryl and his team will have USL matches. They got the Premier League in like 2 weeks. Are we like 3 weeks out? 2.5
The
weeks?
first game is 15th on that Friday, so
Yeah, so we're like 3 weeks
out.
away
Yes.
from Premier League starting again. Then La Liga is the week behind that. Bundesliga at the same time. It gets crazy. The world football schedule is amazing. So Liga, if you're downtown and that's where you want to watch football, these guys open early, right? 7?
Sooner, yeah.
Yeah.
All season.
So on a Saturday morning, if West Ham is playing, I will be there drinking. Cool. Alright, fine.
Come on, you Spurs.
So some more timeline. We're doing August 28th. It's our next one, but then for the club, they're planning on this kit reveal in November sometime, schedule in December, and then that first match in March. So we'll be lining stuff up and pushing stuff out to everybody for the different timelines that we're trying to hit. So just stay tuned for all that.
Ooh, a note on that point. We want your contact information. If you want to share it with us, we want to be able to get in touch with you, share news and stuff like that. A great way to do that. There's an iPad right there on that counter. It's set up with a keyboard. You can just go in and put your name, your email, or your phone number. You can do both if you want to. That just gives us your contact information for if we want to send you River Guard stuff or AC Boise stuff, whatever we have basically. So that iPad right there is waiting for you.
If you don't want to do that, theriverguard.com is now live. Go on there, there's a contact form. There is a membership in the store right now. Don't buy it, please. I'm still working through it. But,
Just a placeholder.
it's a placeholder. The goal is to have a membership kit early next year. T-shirt, 2 scarves, and a card that when you come here, when you go to Liga, when you go to other bars, our partner bars in the area, you'll get discounts on match day, yada, yada, yada. So a lot of benefits. Really, truthfully, all the money from membership helps us operate as a group, right? So like TIFO, everybody knows what TIFO is? No. When you watch a soccer match and you see a giant display go up in that supporter section, that is all hand painted and honestly 100% out of pocket by the supporters. If you see one of those, like it looks really well printed, it's moving around the stadium, FC Dallas, their front office bought that because their supporters don't actually paint their own TIFOs. They don't have a big enough group. We're going to be doing TIFOs as often as we possibly can, but they cost money, right? So you got to buy canvas, you got to buy house paint, you got to have a place to paint, and you got to have people to show up and help paint. And we're going to have a TIFO crew. Somebody in here or somebody you know that's super artistic that wants to lead a TIFO crew, let me know, right? We will get you set up and we will make sure that's successful because nothing says you're screwed more than a dope TIFO. The opposing team has to look at that and go, oh shit, right? Like these guys are legit, they're not going to show up. So,
I think you're holding that back in the first.
really?
I know, come on.
That's gonna be.
Yep.
There will always be ideas open in a forum somewhere for teammates. So, yeah,
I got a question. Do you have a logo?
not yet.
That's next.
So, you have a designer in mind. Send them my way.
I've got an artist who does all my stuff here at the brewery.
None.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll pay for it.
Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, if y'all haven't met Bryce, Bryce is the owner of this joint. He makes dope beer and has already said we could do a River Guard beer at some point.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Hey,
you
guys.
guys, that.
Yeah,
If
let's
you're
go.
wondering where the brown beard brewery comes from, that guy right there.
Purely inspirational, that's all.
Yeah.
And along the lines about the logo, we put it out, we blasted it, gave us name submissions, we took all the submissions, we put it out for a vote. This is a community project, so even when it comes to the model, we're going to work on this about getting all these bits of information that everyone from the community puts together to create something that is all of us, that represents the community.
As long as it's not as busy as the badge for AC.
Yes.
2 or 3 elements were cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Short, simple, easy.
What else you got,
That's our
Robert?
agenda. So at this point, we have underneath the counter over there, we have a ball. We'd like everybody here today to throw your signature on the ball, and that'll come out right in this first ever meeting of the River Guard. And yeah, if you want to put your info on the counter, that'd be great. We didn't want to take up a whole bunch of everybody's time. By all means, mingle, chill out, get some beer, have a good time.
If you
And
have very specific skills, CPAs that want to be treasurers, let us know.
Yes.
We need a treasurer that actually knows money. We don't want to be dealing with that.
Couple quick things about the signing on the ball. We're using Sharpies. Those dry pretty fast and not instantly. So if you grab the ball, just try not to touch where the last person signed it. We also have some papers that you can put your name on if you want to, so we know who signed it. We're kind of going to keep this ball as sort of our group artifact. It'll just be kind of an item that goes on a shelf somewhere in a glass case or something that we always have.
just gain value forever.
So if you want us to know that your name is on it, also put your name on that paper sheet, and you will be down in our River Guard history as being on that founding ball artifact thing.
Right, sign it since we're using your spot.
I'll do it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Does anyone have any questions?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We should ask that. That should always be an open thing, but does anybody have any questions for us? Yeah.
What other things are you guys looking for from us?
Yeah, so artists, songwriters, musicians, where do you want to contribute? We have massive ideas, right? Like we want to do a ton of community outreach over the next 3 years. We want to work at the food bank. We want to put on 3v3 things with the Special Olympics. There's a lot of things that we've been talking about that we think is important as being part of the community. But we want everybody else's ideas too, right? The 5 of us, we just happen to get together and say, let's spin this thing and make sure we do it right. You guys are really the voice. So on match day, it's not 5 of us singing, it is hopefully 500 of us singing. And it requires everybody together, eventually to get the rest of the stadium singing with us, right? You get 7,500 people singing one song, holy cow. It's better than any Boise State. We'll probably do that to some extent. No, it was a joke. We're gonna definitely make sure the green is way more deadly than the blue. And honestly,
The goal is get as close as possible to get arrested.
okay. Detain is not the same thing. Detained is not the same thing.
The pirate spirit.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. If anybody wants to talk to us, talk to each other, think about the things that you want to do, this is your group. Right? You guys are literally the 60. I don't know how many people are in here. 50 people. You guys are the first, and that's a big deal. Right? So, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you.
AC Boise!
We can do all kinds of stuff. Can figure it out.
That's all you.
Hey, yeah, if you have any ideas, feel free to share. This is a community.